Hello audience, welcome back to the Button Press. We have just defeated Kraid, the gargantuan Godzilla-like Kraid, who I think... I did a little bit of shitty math. I figured out that he's something along the lines of 40 feet tall. According to some sources on the internet, Samus herself is something like 6'3", and she fits something like 6 times. A whole bunch of times into Kraid. Anyway. So we've... This, by the way, over here is... this resembles the arena where we fought Kraid the first time in Metroid 1. Anyway. Now that we have the Varia suit, which we got after killing Kraid for the second time, we're going to go into Norfair, because now we have a little bit more of that, I don't know, asbestos? Our suit allows us to go into that high heat environment. Before I go, I'm going to take some of my own advice and save yet again, because we did just destroy a building. A building named Kraid, who really wanted you to know that he was cool. You can tell by all of the environments that he surrounds himself with. This door is now unlocked, now that we killed Kraid. And it's full of these monsters I hate. Check them out! Look at me hating them. You surely remember, there was a block I asked you not to blow up when we were on our way here. That block was full of those guys. I think just one, actually, but that's bad enough. That was one of those, that energy tank that I just picked up. That's a fine example of things that you would only know by having played this game before, I think. I mean... It's you know, there's a pretty good chance that you might have just been shooting around, like, randomly, and you would have found it, but I like to think that that's something that you would only figure out once you had the X-ray scope that you pick up quite a bit later. Anyway, here we are back in Norfair. And I believe the right way to go is this way. Check out the heat distortion in the background. I think I might have read somewhere a long time ago that the heat distortion in the background here can be kind of a risk for people who have epilepsy. I have no idea if that's very true. I really hope I'm not killing somebody by playing this game. Gosh. I wonder if that slowdown is going to be visible. I'm encountering some weird kind of slowdown. Party is... the lava is late to the party. Whoever's in charge of the lava really should be fired. Damn! Ugh. No! Okay. This is an area I just like thinking about. Look at all this bubbly stuff. I really enjoy thinking about it. Like, I know this exists, something like this exists in real life. I know there in real life there is this thing like thermophilic bacteria that really just loves being in a super hot environment. I wonder if this might not be some kind of an offshoot of that. Just something that grows so big and, I guess, bubbly and somehow got solid at some point. And to the point where some people decided to build in it. I suppose it could be that once the construction crew was done, they might have invited Kraid over for just to show the place off. And then when he got here, it was so hot that he threw up all over the place. I'm sure there's beautiful architecture underneath all of this Kraid vomit. Okay, I think it's down here I need to head. Listen to that music. Completely different tone from what we had over in Brinstar. This is almost an oppressive tune. More lava. Oh, hang on. Hey. Hello. I was wondering where you were. This is my cat, folks. Hey. I'm just gonna edit all of this out. Yeah. Hi. How you doing? Yeah, I took away your blankie. Yeah. Alright, let's get back to this. Sorry about that, folks. My cat decided to walk right in front of the monitor here. Damn. Down there, there's a power bomb door. I won't bother to go down there and make sure. This feels kind of high tense, but it's really not. Luckily, the lava raises so slowly that it's really not a threat. I suppose if this is your first time that you might, you know, feel stressed enough to make a mistake, and I think that happened to me too. I just don't want to admit it. Incidentally, my cat is doing everything to get in my way right now. She's currently between me and the mic, so I'm talking over her. Let's see if I can't get her to meow. Nope. This, by the way, has a very similar quality to the area around where we found the spacer beam upgrade. Strictly speaking, at the time, we weren't really supposed to pick up that that ability until we had the high jump boots. And here we shouldn't technically be able to pick up the next item unless we have the grapple beam. But I'm going to see if I can't do this properly. No. I'm going to see if I can't skills my way into this. I'm going to try to do this in one run. You ready? Whoa! Bills were paid with those skills, folks. And now we're rewarded with the wave beam. Yet another increase in our damage output, and now those doors, like the ones that the one that I shot in order to open to get into this area. We're not going to get to see it, no. I opened a door, a gate, in order to get to that area, and with the beam weapon, we'll be able to open doors like those from either side. We won't need to be right in front of it. And plus, it's purple. It's got a nice regal feel to that. It absolutely does not, but I got to say something, I guess. Screw you! Damn. I gotta quit fucking up. What do you think, cat? At the risk of sounding very repetitive, here's another fine example of packaging, as I mentioned over in that Spore Spawn fight, and in the same room as the high jump boots. We're gonna pick up right now. We're gonna pick up the speed booster. That thing's gonna make us run a ton faster. And we have a reason to, because the lava is raising. So we need to book it. Watch, I'm holding A. Yeah. We made it. Nice. The The speed booster, the rest of the time, is only a... it's kind of like the charge weapon. It's a sometimes kind of useful. The type of item that, you know, you're better off having, but man, there just aren't that many practical situations. Because for that type of thing to really be handy, you need to have a pretty long runway. Nope, I couldn't make it before that guy hit me. Yeah. But it does, at least, make short distance sprinting a lot more viable. I wonder how popular it is amongst the speed runners. I am not constantly holding onto the speed booster button, so I guess I wouldn't know. I'd probably make a ton of mistakes if I were to try to do a speed run. We're on our way, now that I have the speed booster, to go pay some attention to one of the doors that I completely ignored when I first entered Norfair. That, I think, is the green missile door, the super missile door, I should say, which should be just on the other side here. There. Just, remember that these blocks are there. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I was on that platform. This area, I think, leads us to... Yes, okay. We're gonna be able to pick up... damn. Damn. Okay, I'm usually kind of bad at this. Ah, I made it. Good. We're gonna pick up yet again another beam upgrade. The ice beam. The ice beam is super useful for creating platforms out of enemies. As it goes, the last hit before killing an enemy will turn it into ice. And then it's going to be a platform, and it's going to freeze in place wherever it is. If it's in midair, it's going to stay in midair for a couple of seconds. We'll see how it's damned essential to leave with in this room over here. See? There. Doesn't make sense that it's able to freeze in space in midair, but who needs logic at this point, honestly? There. Of course they would put an enemy in there. Well, now we have the ice beam, and technically we are able to keep moving on. We're able, technically, to keep going up to try to get back into Brinstar, but that's not the best idea. Also not the best idea to keep going on this episode. I did not realize that we are at 13 minutes. So I'm going to put this down for the time being. Thank you for joining me. Stay tuned to the next episode. See you soon, folks. And test, test, test.